Echo, echo. Echo, echo.
Yo, Caddy. field position. It went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Up past the 40-yard line. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And not the start he was hoping for there. Now a shotgun handoff to Pollard. And not the start he was hoping for there, as he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now. Here's Pollard again. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. This will be a loss of 3, and now a Lynch Tuck can even get down moving.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there as that one is going to blow up in their faces. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on third down. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go. Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. And it'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 27 yards.
Analytics.
The analytics say
Brandon won the football there. So we're changing analytics on first down. Analytics.
well, the analytics.
And really took a big time chance. So we're changing analytics as we go, right? What a big time play for them. And really took a big time chance.
Yeah, big time first half chance. Gonna try to run to the 39. Here's second down and a yard. A little shy of the 35 and the 36. Gonna try the right side. Continues as a first down here. He'll be brought down a little shy of the 35.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to
It's a first down.
Second and 1 is often an invitation. Take the big shot downfield. And we just get on our backs and let's go get.
Throwing on first down, but this one won't be incomplete.
Nice progress. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll run the end around. This is Cooks. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it. In practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, the defense love when they get the defense moving in one direction. When they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Second and 3. Prescott now.
credit for the big guys up front. That offensive line firing out, creating plenty of space, and the big run ensues.
And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. First down, gain of 7. Solid run on first down, gain of 7. Leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball more plays as it drives me crazy.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Taking it in from 11 yards out.
Yo, Caddy!
Taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Colts have come back to make it a 2-point game. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and the consistency and the continuity season after a big year and execute the consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks.
It's pretty in possession. As they've got from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession. As they've got it as we resume that. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Kevontae Turpin now to return. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Colts pick it up. So they've got the football and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. So how about this for a turn of events? They cut the lead with a touchdown and then on the ensuing kickoff, get the football right back.
And what a swing in a short amount of time, because the momentum was totally against them. Now it's all in their favor. They've got a chance to go into the lead if they get the ball to the end zone.
Sermon now on 1st and 10. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. And that time the tackle by Malik Hooker.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. They run once more with Sermon. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a good gain of 11, sets them up 1st and goal. Well, we know it's a tough mission for this defense to hold them to a field goal after that long kick return, but they're one play away from doing it.
They certainly are very close to accomplishing what they needed to get done, because they've treated this like a sudden change. You know, when the offense turns the ball over on a fumble or an interception, before you go out, you get together as a defense, go sudden change, keep your poise, be ready to go. That's exactly what this group has done.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Trey Sermon with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts have taken the lead. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by Gain is good. And that makes us a 15-8 ball game. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Zone is Ray McCloud, and tackled at the 21-yard line.
Echo.
Cable B.
Echo.
The drive. And he'll push his way forward at the 32. From the 32-yard line now, here's a 2nd and 5. Again, they run again. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he will have a first down. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, right? So you want to go ahead and get it. Kind of establish something early and hope it can carry through.
Rolling to his left. Off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising. Someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's 2nd and 10. Throwing. He'll look downfield for Incomplete.
That you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the
out to his left. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. He got 29 yards that time.
That's a big league job there of getting out of the pocket, not panicking, and just buying himself some time. Then he made a good, accurate throw to set up 1st and goal.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Robinson is into the end zone. So good job there, Charles. They scored first, punching it in.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field. Took it down. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
They go play action here. Purdy. And that'll be incomplete.
Another incompletion there. That's 5 in a row now to start this game. He's got to take a deep breath now, step back, shake it off a little bit, trust his offensive line, and hope that his play caller dials up something that can give him a completion and get him going.
Now a 2nd and 10. Samuel in motion. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. And he'll take this up over the 40 to about the 41. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, they gave up a few yards there, but all in all, I think that's a pretty nice job defensively against the jet sweep. If they don't slow him up, he might take it to the house, so they'll take that play every time on the defensive side of the ball.
Here's a run now with Kittle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Purdy steps away. Ill-advised throw back over the middle, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to get it back here just past the 35. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. Your right-handed rolling leg trying to throw that far downfield.
I remember Coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
So they always talk about playing great team defense, and that was an excellent example right there. Everyone on assignment, no one in the wrong spot, everyone filling their gaps.
On 2nd down, a run, Patterson. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough at run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Rolling to his left. Got a man, it's London. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They roll the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
And that's a big pickup on the first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up, because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
Waiting for the defense. They can't get the stop here. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13. Going play action. Ritter. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Had an open man that time, man. They put a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
That's a play that likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant. significant.
Back to the ground with Robinson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll take this one down near the 15. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Touchdown, Falcons! Matt Hollins, a 15-yard touchdown grab, and the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. You went right back though and got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do, man. You got to do what you got to do.
A little worried about your hands though.
Yeah.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now Pinion with a kickoff honors following the touchdown. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp, and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. Racing to the end zone. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have them set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it. That's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll run with Robinson. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Flush to his right. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Desmond Ritter in the final seconds of the first half. And the Falcons will extend their lead here just before halftime.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10.
Right at the 30.
Debo going in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Echo.
Up to McCaffrey. Only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
A 3rd down on those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. That's taken in by his big tight end.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
That's complete to the tight end, Werner.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Purdy
Being chased out left. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. There he goes, right side.
down the sideline he goes.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown.
Well, I mean, we get it. They're trying to make something happen here this 3rd quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're kind of forced to take a few chances here. And that one, it backfired in a big way.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 28-0. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
4th down try. Here's Purdy.
Dancing to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Jeff Okudah. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise just don't do it.
And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available, because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball. They leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Bijan Robinson. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the defense stands tall, they'll get the football back. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. Nick Bosa using that speed to get in there and break that play up.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Caught out left side by Robinson. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Straight ahead, it's Robinson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Well, up big here in the fourth quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion. I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
A gain of 5, and it'll be fourth down. Working from the gun, Ritter. Working the middle of the field, and he's got the incomplete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Ritter. That's brought in downfield by London. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards, the final tally. But they have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw. They're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the fourth quarter.
And that they have in every way. And plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Flash the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. Robinson up the middle. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Steps away to his left.
Echo.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And how about that for getting what you need? It's a gain of 9 there on 4th and 8. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there
Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense, step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gunn saying so long, everybody.
Echo.
Tua now on first down. Open man downfield is Hill. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill
59 yards.
And the Dolphins are on the board first here in Vegas. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive, he burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
From a yard or two deep, here comes the return. Pushing his way through. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. Garoppolo going to lead the Raiders up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll begin on the ground with Jacobs. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in, and the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now a give to Jacobs running right, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. Calling no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. It's a big play here for Vegas. 48 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Raiders respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. And oh, he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. Boy, a little panic here early. A first quarter onside kick.
Echo.
And the Dolphins are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I